Morning, folks. Well, it is morning here. In fact, it's 7:30 in the morning, and we're backstage of a famous ice show. Skaters are warming up for rehearsals in which you'll see some of the world's greatest ice aces. Yep, they work in the current Ice Capades show at night and practice new stunts for next year's show by day. Already at work on a new routine and on one skate apiece, if you please, are the top stars, gorgeous Donna Atwood and handsome Bobby Specht. A little later, our slow-motion camera gives us a chance to analyze a swell camel spin wherein most of the horizontal body forms the crossbar of a perfect T. Ain't I the expert, though? Well, anyway, Donna's a gal whose grace and skill have put her right on top of the big league figure skaters. Attention, if you can name this stunt, you can win $900 in cash. $900. Listen, just send me the name of this leap on a plain sheet of paper attached to a dirty old $1,000 bill. Simple. This again, of course, is Bobby Specht, one of the most versatile skaters on frozen aqua. He does ballroom skating, ballet skating, character work, pantomime, etc., 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 and etc. Most of the young workmen who service the ice for shows like Ice Capades are ambitious cookies who dream about becoming stars of the flashing blades. So, off with the work boots and on with the skates. Here's one lad who's decided he's going to do something about it. After all, there's not much to skating, and that's how you start, right? Right. Okay, fella, take it easy. Naturally, you'll be just a bit awkward at first, but then it isn't too tough, now is it? No, of course not. Don't worry, you won't fall. Skating fans, of course, know that this is none other than Eric Waite, the comedy cut-up. Donna Atwood is considered the fastest crossfoot spinner on ice. It has been estimated that she attains a speed of 200 turns a minute. In computing her spins from our film, however, we found that she actually attains a speed of 240 spins a minute, or 4 complete turns a second. Amazing? You betcha. Alan Konrad, unknown 2 years ago. Today, at 18, one of the most sensational acrobatic artists on skates. Here in slow motion, we see Konrad practicing one of his most difficult stunts. This is called the brain-A. It's not a standard skating movement. In fact, in all the world, he's the only one who can do it on ice. And when Alan does split jumps, he doesn't fool around. A lot of skaters do split jumps, but not like this baby. I'll show you what I mean. Look how those legs are stretched high out there, parallel to the ice. Not bad for a kid, eh? In doing a butterfly on a gym floor, the tumbler's feet grip and push off from a stationary base. On ice, it's more difficult and dangerous as the skater takes off from a fast gliding blade. High up! Wow, how's that for a layout? And now for a two-point landing. With a spin, he flies off for another one. Experts claim that in his field of acrobatic skating, Konrad is king. And here, Lynam and Jackson polish up their stuff. Pardon you. Icedum's Daffy Duo, they calls them. And now we move over to a pair of stilt skates that elevate the feet 18 inches off the ice. Those skate blades each have a running surface of 13 inches instead of the usual 9 inches. Wearing those high boys is Chuck Slagle, Iceland's newest acrobatic ace. Discovered in the midst of a tough rehearsal grind, Chuck is here seen perfecting stunts that took him years of dangerous practice to accomplish. For instance, touching the ice with the digits from this height and at that speed involved many a nasty crack-up, plus one broken ankle for Uncle Slagle. We'll be back with Chuck in a minute. Meantime, meet Johnny Flanagan. Another extremely able acrobatic ace on ice. On seeing him do his next stunt, 1 out of every 10 spectators exclaims, "Boy, that's using his head." Whereupon 1 out of every 10 spectators gets a sharp blow on the skull with a blunt instrument. And now we find Chuck Slagle and Johnny Flanagan trying out new routines and stunts, some of which have never been attempted before, and some of which may never be attempted after. This little bit of horseplay is just a warm-up. Bahoo! With Slagle on the stilts and Flanagan on regulation skates, a couple of daring skaters who'll try most anything. And now, picking up speed, Chuck heads for Johnny and Johnny heads for Chuck. And brother, look out. When these two guys work out, even Donna Atwood becomes nervous backstage. Watch this one, a double cantilever. Bend back, boys. Ouch, that gives me a pain in the back. Now Chuck's flying blades come very close to Johnny's kisser. How's about a little after-shaving lotion, Johnny? Here, the slow-motion camera has caught the boys in a new and sensational stunt. Watch. Under he goes. And now Slagle goes over in the first stilt skate obstacle jump ever filmed. Ready? Here goes. Wow, you've seen him leap over barrels on low skates, but over a cart on high skates? That's something else again, kiddies. And now over a Jeep on stilt skates. Brother. Okay, relax, Donna. Here's another one for the book. Literally throwing 24 pounds of skates to help him up and over a table 10 feet long. Yahoo! That's a 14-foot leap and a new world's record. And now Lynam and Jackson portray a couple of temperamental skating partners rehearsing a routine. When two stubborn bodies moving at top speed take the same path from opposite directions, well, stop. Gosh, we can't let them crash, or can we? No. With all this room, one of these guys must give a little. Well, one of them did give a little, very little. And so the fuss continues, with each one claiming the right of way. Look out. The next time, he's going to jump over, while he insists he's going to jump over. So... Temper, temper. Shame on you. Well, that's it, customers. It's time for those 2 words. Goodbye now.